Hello, friendship! Today we're going to talk about one of my favorite books and how the movie just totally messed it up. Okay, so the book that we're talking about is The Lightning Thief by Rick Riordan. And I'm not blaming him because I looked on his website and it said that he didn't have anything to do with the movie, so I'm good. So the first thing is that The Lightning Thief is about a boy named Percy Jackson, and he's a son of the sea god Poseidon, and he goes to a camp which is like meant for kids, like his type of kids. So, and then when he's there, Zeus's thunderbolt goes missing. This is basic Greek mythology, so you should know all this. So Zeus's thunderbolt goes missing, and Zeus thinks that Percy stole the thunderbolt. So Percy has to go with his two new best friends, Annabeth and Grover, to the underworld because that's where he thinks the bolt is. And that's the concept through the entire book. So first off, the characters. Percy is 12 years old and he has brown hair and sea green eyes. So in the movie, he's good with that too. Like, they got Percy all good. He's fine. But Annabeth has blonde hair and curly blonde hair and gray eyes. But in the movie, she has brown hair and blue eyes. I mean, come on. Blonde hair and brown hair. They're totally different. Okay, maybe not, but kind of. And then blue eyes and gray eyes. There's such thing as colored contacts. Okay, so one more character that totally just makes no sense is Poseidon. So I told you how Percy has dark hair and sea green eyes. Well, Poseidon is supposed to have dark hair and sea green eyes too. But no, they had to go and mess up what he looks like. He has orange hair. Orange. It's literally orange. It's not even like a reddish. It's orange. And orange and brown hair, they're not even in the same... Okay, so I'll create a Venn diagram for you. So you know how it's a circle and stuff? So one is the orange hair, and one is the brown hair. And then they have so many differences. Do you see anything in the similarity column? No! It's crazy. Okay. But his eyes, they are like a brownish color, and that's... God. Just, that makes no sense to me. How can you mix them up? And it's just wrong. Wrong. And then another part is Medusa. So Medusa is like good. They made her have snakes and they looked real. Well, kind of. And she's killed differently. You can't change something that was okay. So how she was killed in the book was Percy sliced off her head and while looking into like a green ball. But in the movie, she gets smashed under a car. Those two are completely different. You can't, it's not possible. No. Anyway, so, and after she gets smashed with the car, Percy cuts off her head. And that's the one part that was true. So in the beginning, I talked about what the book was about, so go in your mind. Done? You realized it. So in the movie, they changed the entire concept of the book. So in the book, Poseidon, Percy's dad, gives him 3 pearls to like help him whenever he needs help. Like you smash them under your foot and you get whatever you need. So in the movie, they sneak out in the middle of the night to go find the pearls. That doesn't make any sense. What are you gonna use them for? What are you going to use them for once you get them? You're not doing anything other than finding the pearls. If you were like maybe looking for Zeus's thunderbolt, you could like wish, I want Zeus's thunderbolt, yeah. But no, you're just going to go find them? What? That makes no sense at all. Okay, the last and final issue I have with this movie is that Percy Jackson fights the wrong person in the movie. Okay, So in the movie, he fights Luke, who pretends to be his friend. And then in the book, he fights Ares, a god. And he's the god of war, so he's like a huge opponent. But in the movie, he fights Luke, a son of Hermes. Hermes. How can you even compare them? And he's not even Hermes. He's the son. A son. And then in the book, he fights Ares. So, can you get confused? Are you insane? Are you crazy? Okay, so then, the person who directed this movie was Chris Columbus. And I curse you. How could you not read the book? I mean, you can at least get notes or something on how it goes. Did you get a summary? Did you just interpret what this book was about? I curse you. I hope that I'm not going to watch any of your other movies. There is probably a bunch of other things wrong with this movie that I didn't see, but these are just the ones that irritated me forever. And I hope that you, Chris Columbus, can make better movies when you get another movie. Oh, and I'm Nikita.